It's live now.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, this is Ciara from Huobi. So Justin, I firstly want to congratulations to you for such a big day for JSC. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So how have you been?
I'm good. So recently I have been talking a lot with the Just team about the project and also the future plan. So I think this is also for today's AMA. We can discuss about Just future plan and this time the collaboration with Huobi.
Okay, great. I guess as a very well-known young Chinese entrepreneur in the cryptocurrency, do you want to tell our audience a little bit more about your background and what's your belief in the cryptocurrency space and how did you make it successful?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I get into the crypto industry around 2012, and then I started the project Tron in 2017. So after that, I have dedicated myself to building an infrastructure around Tron ecosystem. So recently, we just launched Just Network along with Huobi Exchange. Basically, it's focused on building the DeFi ecosystem on Tron Network. We originally launched the project in May on the launch base, Poloniex launch base. And now has been like 3 months. I think we have delivered a lot to the community, and we are looking forward to seeing a very big month in August, which we will launch two biggest product we have ever developed. And also at the same time, we just want to share about some news about the year farming for the community today.
Great. So as the token is listed on Huobi Exchange, and we're very excited to see that the trading volume is really good. We were just talking about this earlier today that the trading volume is now ranked, I think, top 3 now as of the trading volume ranking on Huobi Exchange. So do you want to talk a little bit more about JustSwap?
Sure, definitely. So JustSwap listed on Huobi yesterday, and I think the market performance is fabulous. We have over 200 million trading volume in yesterday. It's ranked number 3 on the exchange, second to Bitcoin and the Ethereum, but outperform the other altcoins on the exchange. And also we receive a lot of the message from different kind of the community. I think yesterday in Chinese crypto community, just definitely ranked like number 1 yesterday. And we also seen a lot of the feedback from Korean community, Indonesia community, and also US community and Europe community as well. For example, like I think yesterday in ABI, the Korean exchange, JST also ranked number 1. And also in Indodex, it's an Indonesia fair exchange. It's also ranked like number 1 in terms of the trading volume. So definitely, I believe just lots of the it's very popular these days, and we will bring Just project to a next level by releasing very 2 important product this month. The name, first one is called JustSwap. Is the decentralized exchange on Tron network. You can just take it to like the Union Swap on Ethereum, and also JustLend. It's a decentralized lending platform based on Tron network. You can just compare to Compound on Ethereum.
Okay, so as you were saying earlier, JSD is actually listed on a lot of exchanges right now.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
but we know that your team has been working very hard on building community with Huobi Exchange, and you're putting a lot of marketing efforts. Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
On your listing on Huobi. So
yeah.
Why do you choose Huobi as your trusted partner in terms of listing and other parts of your business over other exchanges?
Sure. I have known the founder of Huobi, Lian Li, for quite a long time. I know him since 2013. At that time, the dominant exchange in China is called BTC China. So it's like way back, like 7 years ago. At that time, I think most of the people even trade Bitcoin on empty gox. So I seen Lian Li build up Huobi from scratch to right now the one of the most popular exchange in the world. I believe Huobi started from China, but definitely not just limited to China. Huobi has grown to from like a Chinese-based exchange to today it's a global exchange with over 15 million users. I believe Huobi is definitely right now is one of the most reputable and also trust worthy exchange in the world. So that's why these days Just has been listed in so many exchange, but I believe one of the most important partner for Just is Huobi Exchange. And personally, myself has collaborated with Huobi a lot, and I have been a Huobi user since 2013. So definitely, I believe in the future, we will have more collaboration with Huobi, and we are aiming for definitely the long-term partnership.
Thank you so much. That's really nice words. So yeah, well, you were lucky to know Leon. You know, when he first started Exchange, I actually joined quite recently, just about a year ago. And coming from a traditional finance background, you know, working with BCG and Deloitte, you know, those financial services consulting firms before, joining the blockchain crypto space has not been a very easy choice for me, but I see how innovative it can be, and I see different opportunities of how you can run business in such an innovative way. And especially, you know, decentralized finance right now is definitely having a big part of impact on the world economy, especially during this, you know, pandemic time. And Huobi, well, it just has been, I guess, the best choice for me joining in the industry. It has a great team, and as you said, we really just put customers' fund security on top of everything. We just we're the guardian of our customers' assets, and we have been doing a lot of job and putting a lot of efforts and resources in globalization. As you said, you know, globalization is not just a word, and it's not just providing exchange product in a different language. It really just comes down to tailoring your products and experiences to different communities, because we know that they have different habits, they have different needs, and we just really have to be there and working with local team and operations to listen to our community's voices while doing business and providing services to them, and we'll continue doing that. And hopefully, you know, working with important customers like Tron, like you guys, and with more projects in the whole blockchain ecosystem, as we are, you know, resuming listing now and has been listing a lot of DeFi projects and started our DeFi labs. hopefully, we can be more involved with the community and worldwidely, and continuing being innovative and lead where the industry is going in the future.
Yes,
So
definitely.
yeah. So one more question: how can liquidity providers benefit from JustSwap?
Yes, sure. So basically, I would like to give a little bit introduction about JustSwap. So JustSwap will be very popular in the industry. The reason is very simple. So we can compare the centralized exchange, so CeFi versus DeFi. So for example, like these days, when people trading on the centralized exchange, they need to build order books on their own, and also the same time, the liquidity provider need to open like a market maker accounts on the exchange to provide the liquidity for the token. And of course, CeFi, the exchange will holding the customer funds for sure. But under JustSwap protocol, so anybody offer the liquidity for the token. And also, if they basically provide the liquidity for the token, they can get rewards from the liquidity pool. And also, so basically the trader who is trading, basically taking the orders in the markets, they will pay a certain amount of the fee into the liquidity pool. So basically, this building a very friendly ecosystem. On one hand, users will trading in JustSwap and put money into the liquidity pool. And on the other hand, liquidity provider and market makers, they can get rewards from this liquidity pool. The beauty of this mechanism is, first of all, this has permissionless listing system. So basically, every token can list it in JustSwap ecosystem. And also, at the same time, the market maker is permissionless too. You don't need to be like a hedge fund or a whale to be a liquidity provider. So everybody can put their fund into the liquidity pool to be the liquidity provider. So that's why I believe with a very powerful Tron protocol, JustSwap will become one of the most popular decentralized exchange in the Tron ecosystem. We will test it on August 17th, and also we will official launch in August 18th. So August 18th is A18, and also in Chinese means get rich very quick. So 发一发 means get rich quickly. So that's why we choose the specific day for A18 for
Nice.
just swap to launch. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, well, we can see that, being able to serve, as you mentioned earlier, 15 million users from 170 different countries. We hear the community's voice, and we definitely hear that they are all looking into the DeFi world, and they're so interested. And glad to see that you're building this amazing DAX product. And Huobi ourselves, as we're launching our DeFi labs, and we will be, launching some, announcing some great news uh, very soon, and just stay tuned. And also we'll be, using our DeFi fund to support incubating and investing in some of the top DeFi products and projects out there. And it will be, collaborating with our public chain, and we always welcome more partners to work with us and build with us. Um, do you have any questions for us? With partner with Huobi?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I want to like learn about Huobi's global strategy and how Huobi want to expand globally.
Sure. Yeah, as VP of Global Markets, that's a great question for me. So as I said earlier, we are definitely looking to real globalization than just providing a product in different language. And before we do everything in every country, we make sure that we go fully compliant and regulated. Um, that's just the way we operate because we aim to be the most trustworthy exchange out there for our customers worldwide. And just like the things that we did earlier, we've been applying for all the license that we could in the world. For example, we are the first bunch of the exchange who got the FSA license in Japan. Huobi Japan is a localized, fully regulated exchange in Japan, and our platform token, Huobi token (HT), is also a regulated token in Japan. So very excited to see that Japanese user can use Japanese yen to buy HT token, and they've been enjoying the experiences. And we also have the license in Thailand, in Gibraltar, constantly applying for more license worldwide. And just we just want to make sure that our customer can use our products with fully trust, and they feel comfortable with trading with Huobi. And then next step will be understanding their needs. So educating the market is always important. We've done a great job in China in the past. Before the Chinese government said it's not okay to operate exchange in China, we did a lot of educational material with Huobi University. There's famous episodes of blockchain material called Blockchain 101. That's just a lot of the Chinese people how they get to know Bitcoin and blockchain. Those fancy words in the beginning, and we'll be continuing doing that in different languages and providing those educational materials to customers around the world. And then their needs will be they want to hold cryptocurrency, they want to buy cryptocurrency with their local fiat currency. So we are putting a lot of resources in expanding and developing more fiat on-ramp, fiat gateways in different countries. We've already have a dozen of fiat gateways, just like the Turkey lira, in Indonesia, in Thailand, Euro pounds, and we recently announced US dollars. And we are continuing doing that for achieving our vision to have a million families around the world who can have cryptocurrency as their assets. And also, I think a very important aspect of globalization strategy is expanding in institutions. In the beginning of 2019, Huobi as exchange, we made our strategy for expanding in institutional world, and we started this new business line called the institutional BU, and tailoring products and services for institutions. Glad to see that trading volume of institutions, increased from 17% now to about 50% on Huobi Global. So that's a huge number, and we can see that institutions are actually coming into the market, and who's being, really providing more liquidity and just more buying power with, we call old money, and to make our whole industry and our community more legitimized. So that's definitely a great thing to see, and we'll continue continuing building more products like the brokerage product as a manager to serve their needs. So that's about everything that we're doing right now globally.
And also, I would like to know, like for countries, like,
Mhm.
can you name like the top 5 countries Huobi has been like aim on like globally?
Yeah. So Turkey is very important. We
Yeah,
putting a lot of resource and time in setting bank accounts and getting fiat gateway in Turkey.
yeah,
We see that because of the problem with their local currency is really volatile. Um,
yeah,
the community have great needs. I was in Turkey 2 times last year,
yeah,
before everything was shut down. um,
yeah,
and it's just amazing to see that how popular and well known cryptocurrency is. So Turkey is absolutely an important market, and the US is definitely something that we just can't give up.
Yeah.
And Japan is important, and we've already have so many things set up already. As I said, with the license, with bank accounts, and our professional localized team. So Japan is important, and Russia. We have Huobi Russia with a local partner, and I think being able to be this open and openness to do joint venture with local partners is definitely one of our advantage of running business in other countries. And Thailand, Indonesia are also very important. As
Yeah.
Vietnam is very important as well.
Yes. And also worth mentioning today, so we also live streaming on DLive platform. We have lots of the user right now. I see there is a 1K user in DLive watch our live streaming today. And also worth to mention, DLive is right now the number two like largest platform live streaming platform in Turkey. So we just second to
Nice.
Twitch. So
Hmm.
one third of the platform traffic is come from Turkey. We have some like the biggest hosts and the performer in Turkey as well. So and also if you are today seeing the live streaming today and also interested in trading the cryptocurrency, definitely come to Huobi. This is one of the largest and the most trustworthy exchange in our industry.
Thank you. Yeah, and I actually know the DLive team. I've
Yeah,
met them in San Francisco 2 years ago when they first started the team. Very great
exactly.
team. Yeah, they've been building this product for such a long time. It's a great product, and it's just amazing to see that those young entrepreneur has been doing, investing their time and energy into blockchain, real use cases scenarios for such a long time. So yeah, I think DLive is great.
Yeah, and I think this is also kind of amazing. DLive has been very popular in Turkey.
Mm,
Right now, the majority of the traffic of DLive come from Turkey, United States, and Brazil. And also we are considering this year to expand to India as well, because we know like India have lots of the live streaming users, and since DLive has partnered with BitTorrent, uh, over one third of the traffic these days BitTorrent have is also come from India. So that's why we definitely put more resources in India, try to get more performers in India as well.
great. Um, so let's talk maybe more about JustSwap if it supports the USDT trading pairs.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
just questions from just a question from the community.
Yeah, sure, definitely. First of all, I have mentioned the advantage of JustSwap before, but also I want to emphasize on the advantage between Tron and Ethereum to better understand the advantage of JustSwap. And against other protocol as well. So these days, everybody knows that if you trading on the Ethereum Uniswap, like every single trade, you need to pay 20 US dollars to make every single trade. So before that, I believe like the DeFi community has been like talking about the disadvantage of CeFi exchange or the traditional like brokerage, right? So we are talking about the middleman fee, about trading fee is so high, Uh, but if we see Ethereum as a protocol, I remember when I first made my first trade on Skull Trade, they only take $2 for every trading. So even at that time, we believe the trading fee is too high. But today, you even need to spend $20 on Ethereum trading. So that's why I believe this is the first advantage Tron protocol have. So if you are trading on Tron protocol for the JustSwap, the trading fee is basically minimal. I think it's definitely less than like 50 cents. So I believe this is the first advantage. It's way less than Ethereum network. The second advantage, of course, is the speed. So recently, I even trade on Uniswap sometimes to test the product. It's get like half an hour or even an hour to settle all the transactions. The network is not scalable, so has lots of the problem. So that's why a lot of the people, even they want to trade on Uniswap, it's extremely for them to settle the trade in the first place. But this is also the advantage of Tron network. You can make those trades in seconds. It's gonna confirm over like in 1 second. So basically, this is also one of the huge advantage Tron network has. Before that, most of the people won't believe me because they haven't tried Tron network before. But since also with the support of Huobi, USDT TRC20 is extremely popular in crypto industry these days, and you will find out using TRC20 USDT exchange between different exchange, for example, Binance and Huobi and Poloniex, OKEX, it's extremely easy. So that's why I believe you can see the advantage of Tron network. So that's why I believe JustSwap is definitely a good opportunity. And also the same time, you can see what amount of the USDT in the Tron network. So right now, Tron network have nearly 4 billion US dollars. It's basically the same with Ethereum with $6 billion. So basically, when we first trade, we will have TRX trading pairs and USDT trading pairs. Imagine all the USDT trading pairs the USDT can use to buy the currency issue on Tron network. They will have like over $4 billion buying power here. So that's why I believe the JustSwap has lots of the potential as well. Because if you building this kind of the exchange, for example, on EOS or other protocol, you won't have this much of the stablecoin ecosystem to buy those tokens in the first place.
Great. So one more question from the selected AMA questions is that what is the difference between JustSwap and DEX?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I think some people may already use two famous stacks on the Tron exchange. One is called Tron Trade. Another one is called Poloniex. Both exchange is very popular in Tron network. And also Ethereum has those kind of the decentralized exchange before called DLdex or so in the early days, Tron, when Tron is ERC20 tokens, we also listed on Ethereum DEX as well. So before that, I think there is a two biggest difference. First of all, even this is kind of like a decentralized exchange, it only means the fund is not like storage in centralized custody services. So basically, this is a decentralized trading platform. But still, there is two things to be centralized. First of all, is the listing process. So even the decentralized exchange, they need like basically the administrator to prove those listings. And then the second thing is they are more like order book based. So they need market makers to make the order books. So and also the same time, it's kind of like I believe this is kind of like low efficiency, because make market books on decentralized exchange is very efficient. So that's why JustSwap solve all these questions. First of all, JustSwap turned the order books into liquidity pool, and everybody participate in the liquidity pool and contribute to the liquidity pool. They can get reward from the traders in the first place. So that's why I believe this kind of the model solve the order books model, the issue we have right now. And also, JustSwap will be a permissionless listing process. So everybody can easily to list their token on Just Network. So I believe this is the two biggest difference between JustSwap and the DEX in Tron and Ethereum before.
Okay, great. So selected questions for Huobi will be liquidity. So it's also about liquidity, right?
Yes.
I think liquidity has been a big topic among all of the exchange listing. And as for Huobi, we have been working really hard on providing the most I think just the best trading experience for our users. So there's the concept called slippage. It's really just the the cost for putting in your trades, right? So the lower the slippage is, like the lower your cost will be for
Yeah.
purchasing cryptocurrency. And
Yeah.
we really encourage you to go trade on Huobi and to experience that. We currently have the best slippage rate among all the other exchanges in the world. And that definitely means that our liquidity has been really good on Huobi, especially on BTC, ETH, all of those top currencies. And also on the derivative side, so we've been hearing a lot of this voices from our communities that especially during last year when the market hasn't been that good, there is this increasing need for trading derivatives products in the crypto space. So we have been putting a lot of efforts to building more complex and better products in the derivatives market. And we launched our perpetual swaps this year, and trading volume, just within days, it surpassed our most respected competitors out there, BMax, and become number one in trading volume in the perpetual swaps market around the world. And also we will be announcing our options product in September, and it's a great product. We have been testing it for a long time, and also our futures product has been top the market for trading volume, liquidity, and also risk control. Speaking of risk control, is our top strategy for building all of our derivatives markets product. During the big crash in March 12th, we've seen thousands of users get liquidated, and because of our good risk control procedures there, our users liquidated dollar amount is just 18% of BMax. So that's just how good our risk control is. We provide partial liquidation, and we have a 20,000 BTC insurance fund there to protect our users from any system downtime or any sorry about that, and just any thing that would happen to them during those extreme volatile time. And we'll be continuing to doing that and protect our users and providing the most diversified and most professional services and products for them in the derivatives market. So that's all the questions we got from the community. Do you have anything else you want to talk about today, Justin?
Yes, sure. I also want to mention two things. First
Mhm.
is the yield farming, and also about the JustLand product launch at the end of August. So this is also two things I think will happen in August. First of all, we will launch JustLand at the end of August. JustLand is just like a compound on Ethereum. Basically, this is a decentralized lending platform. User can very easy to lend cryptocurrency assets on Tron platform from the JustLand product. So you, for example, you can get lend TRX or borrow TRX from the platform, and other tokens will be available too. For example, like BTT, Wing, JST, USDJ, USDT, and we are looking to collaborate with more stablecoin and other cryptocurrency as well. And also at the same time, I think we will see a lot of the people interested in the yield farming. So we will have these several models for the yield farming. So first of all, if you are trading on JustSwap and provide the liquidity in the JustSwap network, you can get JST, TRX, and other cryptocurrency as a reward. So we will announce it in the future plans. And also at the same time, you can take TRX as a collateral in the network to borrow USDJ. And also you can lock JST in the Just platform to get JST rewards. So this is also like a good way to participate in the Tron DeFi ecosystem. So just put TRX, JST as a way to get yield farming, so you can get high returns for lock up those tokens and generate stablecoin. And after we launch the JustLand platform, you can also borrow and lending to get liquidity rewards, JST as a rewards. So that's why I believe August is a very big month. We will see dramatic growth on the Tron network of the DeFi ecosystem. So I'm definitely looking into it. So if you haven't like check out any Tron DeFi project, please come to Just.network to check out Just project. We have a lot of the news to be announced in August. And just follow myself and Ciara on Twitter as well.
Great. Yeah, so that I think that's all about what we'll be talking about today. And like Justin said, be sure to follow us on Twitter and always ask us whatever you want to talk about. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy this week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.